Hello students, in this video lecture, I am going to discuss about the basic concepts of prism, spectrum, dispersion of light and rainbow. First of all, we will discuss about the prism. Prism is a transparent refracting medium bounded by three rectangular surfaces and two triangular surfaces. So it is transparent refracting medium bounded by three rectangular surfaces, 1, 2 and 3. So a prism is a transparent refracting medium bounded by three rectangular surfaces and two triangular surfaces. This is a refracting surface. This is called refracting surface. Here this is also called refracting surface. This is refracting surface. So a prism is a transparent refracting medium bounded by three rectangular surfaces and two triangular surfaces. Or the angle between the two refracting surfaces of a prism is known as the angle of light. The angle formed between two refracting surfaces of a prism is known as angle of prism, or it is denoted by the A. So this is the refracting surface, or the two refracting surfaces inclined at the some angle. This angle is known as the angle of the prism. So we know that when light ray passes through a prism, then refraction will take place and dispersion of light can also take place. So first of all, we will discuss about the refraction of light through a prism. First of all, this is the incident ray, this is refracted ray and this is emergent ray. So PQ is incident ray, QR is refracted ray and RS is emergent ray. So the angle fall between the incident ray and the normal, this is the angle of incidence. The angle formed between the emergent ray with the normal, that is called the angle of emergence. And the angle formed between the extended part of the incident ray and the extended part of the emergent ray in backward direction, this angle is known as the angle of deviation, or it is denoted by the delta. So angle of deviation is the angle formed between the extended part of the incident ray and the extended part of the emergent ray in the backward direction. Or it can be expressed as delta is equal to mu minus 1 into A, where mu is the refractive index of the prism, material of the prism, and A is the angle of the prism. So angle of deviation is the angle formed between the extended part of incident ray and the extended part of the emergent ray in the backward direction. This is the PQ, the incident ray, it is extended in the forward direction. And then this is the emergent ray, it is extended in the backward direction. So the angle formed between these two extended parts, that is called the angle of deviation, or it is denoted by the delta. Here that is the R1, this is R2. So in this case we can prove that the angle of incidence plus angle of emergence equal to angle of prism plus angle of deviation. We can also prove it. So here I plus C is equal to A plus delta, or A is equal to R1 plus R2. A is equal to R1 plus R2. R1 is the refraction on the first surface, angle of refraction on the first surface, or angle of refraction on the second surface. So R1 and R2. So here A is equal to angle of prism is equal to A is equal to R1 plus R2. Now I am going to discuss about the dispersion of the light. The phenomenon of a splitting of the white light into its 7 constituent colors by a prism when it passes through it. So when white light passes through a prism, then it splits up into the 7 constituent colors and we get the band of the 7 colors on the screen. So the band of the 7 colors obtained on the screen after the dispersion of the white light, that is called a spectrum. So there are 7 colors in the spectrum, that is a violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. The lowest part of the spectrum contains violet color and the upper part contains the red color. So the color having more wavelength deviate least from its path and the color having least wavelength deviate most from its path. So violet color deviates most and red color deviates least. So the lowest color part of the spectrum, that is the violet, and upper part of the spectrum, that is the red, and the other 7 colors lies between these two. So the wavelength of the violet color approx, that is the 4000 angstrom. 4000 angstrom. Or red color, that is near about 7000 angstrom. 7000 angstrom. Angstrom is the unit of the length, and 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So we can also write this, that is equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. Or here that is also equal to 7000, that is also equal to 7 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. So the wavelength of the red color is most and the wavelength of the violet color is least. So wavelength, so the colors having least wavelength is scatter most, or the colors having most wavelength is scatter least. So the phenomenon of a splitting of the white light into its 7 constituent colors, that is called the dispersion of the light. The cause of the dispersion, we know that the refractive index depends on the color or the wavelength of the light. So the colors, different colors of white light have different refractive index in a medium, due to which they deviate at different angles and dispersion of light takes place. So when white light passes through a prism, then its constituent colors deviate at different angles in a prism due to the different refractive index. So dispersion of light takes place. So the different colors having different refractive index in a medium, due to which they deviate at different angles and dispersion of light takes place. So the phenomenon of a splitting of white light into 7 constituent colors by a prism is known as the dispersion of the light, and the cause of dispersion is the different colors having different refractive index in a medium, due to which they deviate at different angles and the dispersion of light takes place. Second thing, that is the spectrum. A spectrum is a band of the 7 colors obtained on the screen after the dispersion of the white light is known as the spectrum. Now I am going to discuss about rainbow. Rainbow is a natural spectrum formed in the sky just after the rain, when the sunlight passes through the raindrops.